Hi guys, welcome back to another one of my videos. If you're new, welcome. I'm so glad you are watching me. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about how I lost over 50 pounds. And I'm just going to talk about my journey and also just share some tips with you guys that really helped me lose the weight. A quick disclaimer I'm putting out there is that I am definitely not a health professional. I'm just going to be telling you guys what worked for me, and what worked for me might not work for everyone. But yeah, so I'm gonna start off by giving some history about me and my weight. And almost for as long as I can remember, I've always been on the heavier side. I've always been like overweight, and I really didn't care about it. In elementary school I was like, fine, whatever. But then I started going into middle school, and that's when I like started noticing that I was a little different than everyone else, because I would see the girls and they would be so tiny and skinny and pretty. Well, that's what I thought was pretty back then. I was like, to be pretty you have to be skinny, which now I definitely know that's not true at all. Every body shape is beautiful. But yeah, I started noticing that in middle school, and I started developing problems with my body image. I would look in the mirror and just hate how I looked, and I would always put myself down. I would be like, no, you're too ugly for this, you're not good enough, you just need to be thin. And yeah, I actually remember I tried these intense diets which lasted like 3 days, where I almost did not eat anything, and then I would go back to my old habits. I would do diets. It was the same cycle, and those diets did not work because obviously it was just like me not eating, and then I would binge, and it was so bad. So as you can see, I had a horrible relationship with food. I would heavily restrict myself from it, then I would binge eat, and that was super bad for my body. I started feeling tired all the time. I was sluggish. I didn't want to do anything anymore. All I wanted to do was sleep. I would also have almost no physical activity in my life. I remember going to PE, and that was the class I hated the most. I dreaded going. I was always like, can someone break my leg or something, because I do not want to go. I hated that, and I was just like, nope, I don't want to do this. And I went into high school, and the same thing happened. I think my freshman year was the heaviest like I've ever been. I even look at pictures now and I'm like shocked. I'm like, wow, like I don't even recognize this like that person anymore. But yeah, I was just not physically active. I was just really unhappy with myself, and I knew that something had to change. So what I did was I went to get a gym membership. And I started off small. I didn't go every day. I went like a few times a week, and I would mainly do cardio, but it was a big jump from not doing anything to going to the gym and trying to be physically active. And I also would try to like not eat that much junk food. I was taking it step by step, changing my habits little by little. But suddenly, my sophomore year, I remember it was second semester, something just happened, and I was like, no, you cannot keep living this way. You need to change your habits. You got this. How it all began. So I started changing my old habits into new habits. And here's some tips on what I did to lose 50 plus pounds. So first of all, I started going to the gym every day now. And actually my uncle, he helped me so much. He gave me workout tips, he gave me diet tips. He just helped me so much. Like, I could have not done this without him. He was a great support system, and I'm like super thankful for him. But yeah, I started going to the gym every day now. I think I took like 2 rest days in the week, but I try to go every day, and I would mainly do cardio. Since I didn't like to run, I would put the treadmill on really high incline, and I would power walk on high incline, and that really like helped me burn the calories. That was my first tip. I started going to the gym and doing cardio as much as I could. My second tip is that I cut soda out completely of my diet. I realized that I was eating soda with almost every meal, and that added like 140 calories extra. So I cut that out and I drink water. Actually, I haven't had a sip of soda in 2 years now. It's gonna be, and I really don't miss it. Like, once you stop drinking it, it's like, at first it's kind of hard, but later you get used to it. You're just like, a soda? Yeah, I don't want any. I'm good. Thing I did to lose weight was that I tracked all my food that I ate. Um, I use this app. I still use the app right now. It's called Lose It, and that app really helped me. Like, it kept me in check on how many calories I had consumed in the day, how many calories I had left. It's just really helpful because sometimes you don't even notice how much you're eating. You're just like, yeah, I'm gonna just eat this snack, or I'm gonna eat this snack, but all the calories add up, and sometimes it's way more than you imagined. So yeah, I started tracking my food, and that kept me in check on how many calories I had to eat and make sure I didn't go over. So yeah, that was like, it really helped me. The fourth thing I did to help me lose weight was that I drastically reduced the amount of sweets and chips I was eating, because as I said previously, I ate chips almost every day, and sometimes I ate chips and candy a lot in the same day, so that was definitely bad. So yeah, I reduced the amount. At first I started with eating chips only a couple days a week, and then I reduced it to like once a week, and now I like eat chips in like special occasions or whatever. I really don't crave them as much. What I do crave though a lot is sweets. Like, I have such a sweet tooth now, but I try to stay away from it and just eat them in special occasions. But yeah, cutting the chips and candy really does help, because as I said before, the calories all add up and you don't even think of it. You're just like, yeah, it's just one bag of chips, but they'll add up and they'll be bad. Last but not least, probably the most important part of it all is that I was in the right mindset and I was very motivated. Just because when you're not in the right mindset or motivated, it's kind of hard because you want to give up easy. That's one of the biggest things, because I've tried other diets before and I just wasn't motivated, so I gave up easy. But this time I was really motivated and in the right mindset, and I'm like, I'm gonna do it no matter how long it takes, and I'm not gonna give up. And I also learned that to take it slow, because it's not gonna happen overnight. I was expecting quick results at first. I was expecting to lose like a lot of weight, but that's not what happened. It took some time and it took a lot of work and it took a lot of willpower not to eat all the like junk food I used to eat before. But that's what I learned. It's a slow process and you will get to your goal as long as you stay consistent and just not give up. Also, what I have to say though is, don't restrict yourself too much, because if you like restrict yourself too much, you're gonna get tired of it. Everything, like, if it's in moderation, it's not bad. Like, you could have one cookie, that's not gonna kill you. Just don't have the whole box of it. One slice of pizza once in a while won't kill you, just don't have the whole box. That's like my mindset now. I'm learning to have a healthy relationship with food. Now I don't like restrict myself. Eat like sweets or chips once in a while. I don't feel as guilty as I did before. I'm not like super sad, or I don't go run 3 extra miles because I ate a cookie, and that's what I used to do before. So yeah, I've learned to have a good relationship with food, and food is definitely a friend, not an enemy. So those were my tips, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope it helps if you're trying to lose weight or something. And if you are, just know you could do it. It just takes time and effort, but you will get there. That's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will be posting more videos, more in depth of what I ate and what I didn't to lose weight. But yeah, that was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching.